Good morning, Tracy here. Guess what? We got our side of pork. This year we decided to process it ourselves. So we did buy it at carcass weight. So the head and the hooves are removed. And then you pay for the carcass weight. We pay $3.50 a pound for carcass weight. And so it came to $440, so for 125 pounds. And then we processed it ourselves this year. So we spent an additional probably $10 on mason jar lids and vacuum bags. Now, this took us much longer than it would take someone who knew what they were doing, but for us, it was a great learning experience. So, this is everything we got out of our side of pork for $440. So, I'll take you through. So, this is actually the lard I rendered from last year's pig. I just did this a few weeks ago, but it was about the same size. So, just to give you an idea, it was 20 cups of different. So I've like marked on them lard 1, lard 2, lard 3. So you can see the lard 4 is a lot darker than lard 1. So the first couple renderings are good for baking, and then we're getting more into frying. So we got 20 cups, which equals about 4 kilograms or 8.8 pounds of lard. I decided to do everything boneless. I know there's flavor in the bone, but I did save the bones and made bone broth as well. So besides the ribs, everything is boneless. So we have 2 butt roasts. So I just split the butt roast in half, but I did remove the shoulder blade bone. Then picnic, I also cut into 2 and also removed that bone. We did our pork chops boneless. We did them in 4-packs, and we got 6 4-packs. This is all pork belly, so this will be our bacon. I actually just took out our bacon from last year's pig to cure, so this will probably be in the freezer for a couple months before we're ready to cure that. And then in the back here, I've got it labeled back strap, but it's the eye fillet. That super tender muscle in the back, just like on deer. In the very back here, we have our spare rib and our baby back rib. I'm sure a commercial cut, these would have been trimmed much nicer, but we did our best. This, instead of leaving the ham whole and trying to cure and smoke it that way, we only have a small little smoker. So what we decided to do was break it up into the muscle groups. Sorry if this is sacrilegious for anyone, but this is what works for us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've split it up into 7 pieces. And then everything else, so the hock included the jowl and any trimmings, made it into sausage. So just ground this through the KitchenAid mixer. I added onion, garlic, both homegrown, some homegrown sage, and some pepper. Salt, lots of salt. Anyway, I just did a few tester batches till it got to a taste that I liked, and then I just did the whole works of it. So we got 13 pounds of sausage. I did take the bones and roast them and then made bone broth and canned it in the pressure canner, and that made 10 liters. So its carcass weight was 125 pounds. Out of that, we got 96.5 pounds of meat. We got 10 liters of the bone broth, and then 8.8 pounds of lard. So when you factor in the cost for the side of pork and also our cost for packaging, it works out to about $4.65 per pound. That's not including the lard, of course. We're counting that as a bonus product. But $4.65 per pound for all the different cuts of meat. For something like pork loin or sausage or anything, I can usually get it for about $2 per pound from my local grocery store, from Gateway Meat Market anyway, who has reduced prices. Pork belly, I don't think I've ever seen that at Gateway, but even the grocery store sells that for about $6 a pound. So I'm really not saving any money by buying a side of pork, but I will still continue to do this every year. We're supporting a friend. We make a day trip of this, and the kids get to go down and see the rest of the animals on their farm. We know this pig only had one bad day. He had a lot of great days. So it's sort of a peace of mind thing, and it helps that we're supporting a friend as well. So yes, I will continue to do this, but if you're looking for purely saving money, this probably isn't your best bet on where to save money in your grocery bill. So the freezer is pretty full right now. We actually get this on a Sunday, and the Wednesday before, my husband got a deer. So we also got to learn how to process a deer this year. So freezer space is definitely at a premium. So that's is almost 150 pounds of meat between the two of them. But this is a full year supply of pork for us. We will buy another one next November or December whenever he has it ready. And like I said, we still have pork left over from last time because this one got processed a little bit earlier. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate ya. Bye now.